The movie about the SDSU marching band will debut October 29th at a showing in Brookings and on November 17th on South Dakota Public Broadcasting. The man behind the movie is an independent filmmaker who lives and works in Sioux Falls. As KELOLAND's Tom Hansen found out, it's a project that involves a lot of pride for everyone involved.
The hour-long documentary is called The Pride, and it follows the history of the SDSU marching band. Brad Dumke's film traces the band to the very beginning in the 1880s.
And they were a military band, and they were meant to help troops go from one spot to the next. It was called trooping. And so that's how the SDSU marching band got its start.
This isn't Dumke's first documentary project. He and his wife Jennifer produced a film for PBS on architect Wallace Dow, who designed most of the major buildings in the early days of Sioux Falls, from the state pen to the old courthouse.
And so the folks at South Dakota Public Broadcasting remembered that project, and when they had this idea of creating a film on the history of the pride of the Dakotas,
Dumke accepted and had the luxury of a year and a half to work on the piece.
It was something like I've never been able to do before, to take that amount of time to work on a project. It was wonderful.
People who watch the documentary may find themselves surprised by many things, but two stand out. The sheer number of people in South Dakota connected to the band,
young people are from the same small towns that you have,
and how the pride of the Dakotas has been involved in the social issues and politics of the times, from funding battles to Vietnam.
They come from small places, and they do a big thing.
Excitement is building as the 200-plus members of the Pride of the Dakotas get ready to march in next month's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. A rare experience that means even more pride, not just for the university, but for the entire state of South Dakota. Tom Hansen, KELOLAND News.